Whether you're investing in a company long term or swing trading the shares, there's one thing that a trader, investor, whatever, hates to see, and that's bad or negative headlines about one of the company representatives, especially if it's the CEO, and especially while they're holding the shares. In this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly what Lion Dumpin' Ted did this time. And we're going to be starting right now. What is going on? It's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about investing and trading in the stock market, make sure you start now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss a thing. I'll see you guys in the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another brand new video. Can you believe we're still making videos, ladies and gentlemen? Anyhow, today we're talking about Ted. Lion Dumpin' Ted. If you remember my previous video, then you should already know how Lion Dumpin' Ted earned his nickname. But I don't think I did a good enough job. His name should be Pumpin' Dumpin' Lion Ted Murphy. And that's exactly what he is, as the name suggests. So, what's this bonehead done this time? Well, a lot, and it's a lot more serious than we could have ever expected. But first, let me point out this little weasel likes to get on Twitter and tweet. So over here we see a post from 4 days ago where apparently we're talking about the shake launch on WSJ. So what does Ted Murphy say about this? This is one of the most coveted publications a company can be mentioned in. Focused on the future. Hey, you forgot your hashtag. What a freaking loser. Anyhow, so let's talk a little bit, guys. And for the ones that are holding a lot of shares, go take a seat because you're going to pass out or faint or I don't know. But this is serious, serious business. So we're going to move forward to an article that I found online. Well, actually, somebody shared it with me. Somebody that watched my previous video on clowns, where Ted Murphy came up as the main attraction, thought that I should have this link and check it out. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to tell this person thank you if you're watching. If not, then hopefully you will see one day. And I'm not going to mention this person by name because I don't know if I didn't get permission, but I will give credit if this person is okay with me mentioning their name. But let's go ahead and get started. We're looking at an article from Forbes, and it says, "Who is Ted H. Murphy? He's a scam artist," says Andy L. Cernovitz, founder of the Word of Mouth Marketing Association, a self-appointed watchdog of online ethics. He's referring to a deal Murphy made last December with popular bloggers. So, Kmart gave each of them a $500 credit, and in exchange, they wrote something nice about the shopping experience. Well, blows me down. I'd like to write something about a shopping experience where I get paid $500. Heck, I'll do it for $50. But To Andrew Bennett, who runs BenSpark.com, a photo a day blog, Murphy is just a guy who gives you a chance to make a few bucks. Well, thank you, Murphy. So this guy proceeds to say, thanks to Murphy, he says, I make $6,000 more every year for my family. This Murphy guy sounds like a real hero. So Murphy, at the time that this article was written, was 32. This was in 2009. Crazy, huh? Because he still hasn't changed. Well, I take that back. He has changed. He uses Twitter now. Anyhow, Murphy, 32, characterizes himself this way. I'm giving voice to the little guys, like Michael Jackson. IZEA, his social media marketing company in Orlando, Florida, engages bloggers, a broad network of 250,000 of them, to write reviews that will almost certainly be flattering, and pays them up to $3,000 for a 200-word blurb on behalf of corporate clients like Hewlett Packard, SeaWorld, Sears, and Dirt Devil. Some call this compromising, others entrepreneurial. When someone tells me an idea I have is crazy, I know I'm probably onto something, he says, but his business is a bit murky. While he lists Cisco and Microsoft on his website as clients, company spokespeople insist they have never worked with IZEA or its divisions, Paper Post and Social Spark. In May, TechCrunch, a business and technology blog, called him out for vague disclosure of payments to web authors and for paying them, period. 2 years ago, partly in response to Paper Post, Google lowered Paybloggers in its page ranking system. Since then, Murphy has reformed. Well, sort of. This spring, he arranged for 16 bloggers to go on an all-expenses paid trip to SeaWorld in Orlando when Bush Entertainment needed to drum up interest in a new ride, the Manta, or the Manta. One of them was Katja Presnell, 34, who writes a blog called Skimbacco Lifestyle, a shillfest for cosmetics and day spas. She wrote 4 glowing reviews. Presnell and the others did come clean about their SeaWorld promo. Earlier bloggers who worked for Paper Post reviewing small fry firms like National Lampoon's DVD Club weren't as forthcoming. Murphy has been at this for nearly half his life. At age 18, he quit Florida State University to start ad agency Think Creative. He sold it, then launched his own firm, Mind Comet, which he owns today. His latest novelty, Sponsored Tweets, which lets writers set their price based on the number of site groupies. Sarah Austin, a 23-year-old lifestyle blogger, is demanding $2,000 per tweet to the 23,000 followers of her Twitter feed. Murphy requires pin profiteers to disclose any financial interest to corporate connection by adding a hashtag spawn tag to their posts. That is partly in response to increased interest by the Federal Trade Commission. Is Murphy the cause? Let's just say we know who he is, says Richard Cleland, Assistant Director of the FTC's Advertising Practices Division. Hell, I didn't know they had that. Did anybody else here know? If so, let me know in the comments below. The agency says that later this summer it will set disclosure rules for bloggers who make endorsements. Truth in advertising principles apply to non-professional writers too, says Cleland. I'm torn on regulation, Murphy says. I'm in favor of a universal application of disclosure standards, but he does feel picked on. I wonder why, because he's a freaking clown, man. He's dishonest and he's a pig. But he doesn't know that yet. He's too young. When radio hosts endorse McDonald's coffee, there's no disclosure on that. What kind of disclosure do you want, Murphy? I mean, at least they're not dumping all their hot coffee all over everybody like you dump your company shares, right? Anyhow, guys, so in addition to this article, which I found pretty neat, and it, just kind of reveals how dishonest this little jerk is, which backs up what we already knew, right? Same person sent me a link to a lawsuit in which no one other than Mr. Murphy was getting his tail sued. And for what? For the same BS practices that he's practicing right now. Okay? Same crap that he did when he dumped those shares on all of his shareholders. And I only want to know why. Why would he do that to the shareholders that support his silly IZEA company that does nothing but drops in value because it's worthless? And as soon as it does pick up even just a tad, he's going to dilute it. So, word of advice. Stay away from the shares. Stay away from the company. Stay away from the clown, the jerk, the guy in my clickbaity title. Yeah, that's right. I said it. It's clickbait. But I had to do something to get you guys to watch. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, give me a break. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all I have for you today in this video. So I do thank you for coming out, watching, listening. I've got more to come. For now, though, take a look at your screen. You will see some thumbnails pop up. I don't know what YouTube's going to decide to put up there for you, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's great. And I know this because I recorded it. But what I need you to do, guys, before y'all go, is to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. If not, smash the like button anyways this time, and I'll make a better video next time. Deal? Okay, good. If you got any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. I do answer 99.99% of them. So, it's cool. We get to know each other and have that special relationship, that bond, Yeah. Anyhow, guys, I will see y'all in the next video. And y'all have a great weekend. Wait, it's not even the weekend. My bad. I'm going to see y'all in the next video, okay? I'll see y'all soon. Alright, bye.